Happy Thursday, my loves. Let's pull some cards for some midweek guidance. Tonight, the moon is moving into Capricorn, where it'll make its way into its last quarter waning phase tomorrow. So 1 week until the Aries new moon on April 1st. So April begins with a new moon, and it also ends with a new moon on the 30th. And that's our new moon eclipse in Taurus, which brings us into eclipse season. So April is new. It will bring big change and new perspective and open us up in ways that we can't necessarily plan for. So over these next few days, this next week, as the moon is waning and we're wrapping up March, this is a time to really just release any stagnant leftover energy from winter that you really don't want to take forward with you into spring and this zodiacal new year, which we have been in since the 20th. Aries season can move so fast. And after Pisces season, a really emotional time, a lot of us can kind of feel like a little bit of an emotional hangover that's like kind of just setting in now. So slow down this weekend. Capricorn can really help us with that. It can help us to breathe and be intentional about what we actually want for the long term, where Aries can be sort of erratic and impulsive. So let's pull some cards for this weekend that we're moving into. So we have the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So a newfound sense of our power is really coming in here with the King of Wands. We're committing to a new perspective, committing to a new idea of what we want to create, what we want to manifest in the world. The King of Wands shows this big visionary energy, the fullest expression of a vision that we're so ready to let come out of us after this winter. And this comes from inside of us. The King of Wands is so much about generating, that energy inside of them and directing other people, directing the court to help them manifest their vision. And it's really important that we know that we have everything that we need inside of us right now in order to make the right decisions, make the right calls, to say, this is my intention, I want this. Are we being clear in how we're making requests to other people, to the universe? Because with the Seven of Cups, we have this energy of uncertainty, this energy of maybe a little bit of overwhelm. This could be a really fast moving time for a lot of us, where we're looking outside of us, like what do I want? What's coming in? What do I want to select? What do I want to choose? What possible path it feels like it's mine to take now? That question can't be answered when we're looking outside of us at the world or how other people are living their lives. That answer can come to us when we're feeling rooted into our power, and when we're like, no, this is who I am. This is when I feel like my best self, and this is what feels good to do and feels good to create. A really creative energy comes in with the King of Wands. So we are committing to some new idea. A whole fresh perspective is coming in with the Ace of Swords, like clearing the slate this week. And saying, no, not this, not this, not this. If you don't know, exactly what you want for your future, for your spring, for your 2022, you don't need to know, but start with what's a definite no for you and pare down from there. That's what the waning moon is all about. Paring down, releasing, saying no to this, and not staying stuck on this didn't work out. And so, oh man, what next? Oh God, no. Aries season teaches us to say no and then move right along. This week might have been tumultuous for a lot of us. On Tuesday, we had Mars forming a square to Uranus, and this was, coming in hot to this zodiacal new year with an energy of tension, maybe power struggle a little bit, or just a sense of really needing to take action in some way, needing to be seen in some way, heard in some way, get our point across in some way. It's clear to us now what is a no. It's clear to us now a little bit more, what we want, who we are, and what makes us feel in our power. The King of Wands, such a powerful, visionary energy, that fire quality, dynamism, and standing in that power, owning that power. It all starts with you. It all starts with you. The King of Wands, their confidence and their ego is a supportive tool for them that they use to be of service and to share what they have to share in the world. We're clearing out older possibilities, older ideas. They just don't make us feel fiery. And staying grounded in that. The King of Wands is such a beautiful sort of energy to me of the gifts of both Capricorn and Aries, where the moon is the moon and the sun are moving through this weekend. Like, the moon helps us to feel into that sense of rootedness and groundedness and ambition. And the sun in the moon in Capricorn makes us feel rooted into that groundedness and ambition. And this is what I want, like, for the long term. And the sun in Aries can be a little impulsive, can be a little me, for a purpose, right? Aries only knows its purpose and its desire and its wants. And those two energies are so powerful together. We're getting two cards rather. So we have the Page of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So we don't need to change what we've been working on, the foundation that we've laid. The Seven of Pentacles. Maybe there's a little bit of Eight of Pentacles energy that needs to come in here as well. But the Seven of Pentacles to me is all about taking a step back, getting perspective on the foundation that has already been laid and saying, okay, I've come this far, and I haven't just come this far to come this far, but the seeds that I've planted, I have to be patient with them. I have to be patient with the process of the growth that needs to grow on its own time. I have been a gardener of my intentions and a seed planter. I have to trust that I've set my intentions in the right way. I have to trust that my prayers have been heard and they're on the way. But this is a time to really kind of just clear the clutter. Okay, so this is not supporting my growth. This is not kind of like the new essence of life that's coming in, the new sense of hope that's coming in with that Ace of Swords energy, new ideas that feel expansive. The Seven of Pentacles says, make space for those, nurture those, cultivate those, focus intently on those. Don't focus on the old life that you're letting go of. And the Page of Swords, seizing that new growth quickly, exploring, experimenting with ideas, with possible paths. We can get to where we want to go so much quicker than we might be thinking. Not by forcing or pushing, but by just being intentional and being decisive and not spinning our wheels or staying in any one place in our mind for longer than we just need to be. By not fixating on what we're letting go, by just being here and saying, wow, that served me. That really served me. And now I can be even more wise, even more in my power, even more open to love in my own way. So what new ideas is it time to seize? Is it time to explore? Is it time to ask the universe to offer you the support that you need to really feel into new experiences and new adventures and new risks? I hope that some of this makes sense to y'all. Let's pull a spellcasting oracle card here. Trust. Let's see what the book says about this. Strength. Trust. You'd be wise to be watchful and to trust no one at this time. Keep yourself to yourself and do not buy into any fear or chaos that's been stirred up around you. You know the truth, so stand strong in being true to who you are. Remember that relationships, whether personal or business, should be built on trust, and a mutual agreement could test your faith. You've been let down badly before, and it's taken a while to trust again. However, someone vulnerable needs your assurance, and a secret is shared. It's time to prove how trustworthy you can really be. So someone vulnerable needs your assurance, and a secret is shared. Someone vulnerable needs your assurance. Who is that in your life right now? And then consider that all of our relationships show us also parts of us as well, too. Maybe the person that needs your assurance right now is you, the vulnerable part of you. With Aries, the sun in Aries right now, Chiron is also activated because Chiron's been in Aries since 2018. So the vulnerable part of us, the part of us that we don't often look at too often, is being shone a light on right now. And that can be awkward. It can make us feel really vulnerable. But this is our time to bring love to that part of us. And watch how transformative and empowering that can be when we just say, I see you. I see you. So what now? Be the king. My loves, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.